Janganlah seorang je bersembang ni. Okay, calculate the value of C for each of the following quadratic function that pass through point P. So if you look at our first question here, same like our Strategi 1.1C tadi kan, 1B kan? Betul tak? So you just substitute. This is going to be for your Y, then this is you are going to substitute for your what we call for your x. So you are going to write back over here 6 equals to negative, this one x going to be 1 square minus 2, this is going to be 1, and you are going to plus with C. So by using your calculator, what will you get? Negative 1 square is going to be negative 1. Negative 2 times 1, negative 2. So negative 1 with negative 2 is going to be negative 3, right? So you bring to the left, we are going to plus with 6. So you are going to have over here, the value for C is 9. Boleh? Ada orang kata macam mana cikgu? Okay, buat satu-satu. This is 6 equals to, this one you are going to get negative 3. The whole thing here, this one, everything here. Okay, plus with C. Then we bring negative 3 to the other side. That's why you're going to get 9. Baru tahu. Okay, for the number 2 over here, I think you can do it on your own kan. This is going to be X, this is going to be Y, this is Y. So X you are going to substitute and you are going to find the value of C. Cuba. 7 equals to 2. This is going to be negative 2 square minus 3. This is going to be negative negative 2 and plus with C. Negative 2 square, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus with 6, you are going to get 14. Am I right? Ni. Betul tak? Dapat tak? 14. Dapat. Plus with C. So, bring 14 to the other side. It's going to be 7 minus with 14. So, you're going to get C equals to negative 7. Can girls? Okay. So this one for number 3 and number 4. Boleh buat lah kan? Can ah? Okay. Now if you look at B here. The diagram shows two graph. Laju ke? Boleh tak? Boleh. Okay. Okay, if you look at B here, the diagram shows the two graph of quadratic function fx and hx. Okay, if you look there, fx and hx, there are going to be two graph there. So how I want to differentiate? Of course lah, saya akan buat macam ni. Fx saya this one. This is for my fx function, and this is for our hx function. The graph there. Okay, which are drawn on the same axis. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate answer. Okay, so what is the information given? The shape of graph hx. Look at our hx, the green one there, is what? Does Q. Oh, it's asking for Q there. So Q is going to be here. Okay, Q. The axis of symmetry of hx, okay, is on the y-axis. So where is, okay, we are going to talk about hx first, the green one. Okay, so what can you state there? The shape of graph hx is what? Shape. The shape is shape. Smiley. Shape lah ni. Shape. Oh, shape dia. So, if you look over there, it's going to have dash Q. Q is what there? Q. Mana dia ni? Ni. There Q. So everything in our what? In our function hx. What can we state about Q there? What? More than 0, right? Ke less than 0? Q untuk apa? Q is gonna be for what? Q untuk apa? Ialah B. Yes, betul. This is AX square plus BX plus C, kan? So A is going to be for our shape, betul tak? So how about B here? Ni B is Q here. That one going to be what? Q. Q here, if you look back in our textbook, tengok balik textbook, page here, this one. The value of B determines the position of the axis of symmetry. Just now our shape is smiley, kan? So if you look there, the value of Q, which is our B lah, going to be more than 0, less than 0, or equals to 0. Sure? More than 0. Lepas tu aku tengok balik, less than 0. Tengok lagi, equals to 0. Tak pendirian ni. Look at, dia bagi tahu apa? The position of axis of symmetry. More than 0 is going to be at the left side. Which one is axis of symmetry? Ni. This is axis of symmetry. This one kalau dia equals to 0. So if you compare back with our graph that we have at page 4 here, where's your axis of symmetry? For H here is going to be this one. Okay, untuk ni sini. So it's going to be where? The axis of symmetry. On our apa? Right side or left side of our y-axis? Right side. So when right side? Yes, less than 0. Kan? The axis of symmetry of hx is on the right of y-axis and on the axis of symmetry of hx is on the right of y-axis, betul? And on of axis of symmetry of fx. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. So sekarang dia apa? Dia bagi untuk fx. We are going to compare hx with fx. Tadi kita tengok pada y-axis, kan? So on the right of y-axis and on the left side of our axis of symmetry of fx. So symmetry of fx is going to be this one. Kan? Betul tak? This one, that one is going to be for our fx, axis of symmetry juga. Tapi that one is going to be for the different what? Different function. Kan? That one we have, that one is going to be axis of symmetry for our hx. This one is going to be for hx. This one for our fx. So if we compare fx and hx there, hx duduk sebelah mana? On the left side, betul tak? From our fx. So you can state over here on the left. Hence, the axis of symmetry of hx, hx pula, oh banyaknya, okay, is what? Then the axis of symmetry of fx. What we can compare over here? The axis of symmetry of hx is what? Then the axis of symmetry of fx is what? Bigger or smaller? Bigger or smaller? Bigger. Dah B kita duduk lebih kecil dari kosong, so maksudnya dia lebih smaller. Range. Range of course lah, this one you are gonna get what? The range kat mana kita nak tengok? You are going to look at where is going to be our range for Q there? Q is going to be for our B kan? Nampak apa kat sana? Ni? So dia akan apa? More than -6 and less than 0. More than -6 and less than 0. If you compare with Hx there lah. Okay, that's going to be for the range of our Q. Can? Okay, what happened if we have the graph of set phase over here? It's going to be same like what we have just now. Okay, this one saya guna warna lain lah. Okay, so Hx now, this one is going to be our Fx. Okay, I got Fx over here. And the other one here, I'm going to get my, what is that? Hx. Boleh? Okay, okay. If you look over here, it's given to us, the Q is going to be this one. Okay, so first thing first, if you look over here, the shape of graph Hx, shape is going to be apa? Set phase. So you are going to state this one is like this. Okay. Thus, what and Q apa? A and Q. Apa itu? A going to be A. Where is our A? A is going to be this one and this one. What can we state for our A? How did we get the graph of set phase if we are going to look at our A? A akan jadi apa? Negative. So means that our A here going to be less than 0. How about our Q? Macam mana nak tahu lah? Look at the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry kat mana tu? Tengah. On the left. Okay, so if you look over here, we have the axis of symmetry for our Fx is going to be this one, and this one going to be the axis of symmetry for our Hx. Okay, boleh nampak dua warna beza tu So what can we state this one? Just look back into your textbook. Tengok yang bawah tu, because set phase kan. So if you look there, on our left side kan tadi kan, our axis of symmetry from our y axis kan. So which one? Yang ni kan? Yes. So you can state over here is going to be also less than 0. Boleh kelas? Boleh? Okay. Now you state what? The axis of symmetry of Hx, okay, look at the red one, is on the what from our y-axis? Left ke right? Left. Sebab dia bagi tahu apa ni? Y-axis, girls. It's going to be related with y-axis. You are going to compare Hx with the y-axis. Y-axis this one. This is y-axis. So the pink one, if you look there, the pink one, the pink line there, this is the axis of symmetry for our Hx, this one. Kan? So it's going to be on the left, of our y-axis, and on the what of axis of symmetry of our Fx. Tengok pula. You compare Hx with Fx. This one for Fx, the axis of symmetry of Fx. This one the axis of symmetry of Hx. Yes, no. So if you compare that one, it's going to be on the right pula. On the right. Mana dia? Sini. Okay, hence the axis of symmetry of HX is what? Bigger or smaller? It's going to be bigger lah. Or greater lah. Greater, cantik. Greater. Then there is a symmetry of Fx. Okay, what can we state about our range over here? Look at the what? The value there. Where can you see the value here? Ni. Dia akan apa? It's going to be more than 0 and then less than negative 5. Macam mana more than 0 dan negative 5? 5 kot. 5. Sorry. It says it's going to be 5. Because why 5? Because they want negative kan. Negative Q with negative 5. So Q is going to be 5. Less than 5, sorry. Okay. This is going to be for B in page 4. Okay.